Hello everyone, welcome to Imperfect Skin. My name is Judith and I'm here to help you to achieve the best skin you can possibly have with a proper skincare routine. So make sure you subscribe to the channel and turn on the notification bell so that you don't miss out any of the upcoming video. So it's been a really long time since I do any reaction videos, so here I am today doing another reaction video after 1 month, and today it's all about Justin Bieber's wife, Hailey Bieber. I previously watched her another skincare video, which I think is just almost absolutely perfect, and she just released a nighttime skincare routine, so I'm really excited to react to this. Let's get right into this video right now.
What's up everyone, it's Hailey. I'm going to be showing you guys how I would remove my makeup and do my skincare routine after a long day of work. I'm super tired, I'm ready to go climb into bed, so here it goes.
It's really important to always remove your makeup and everything, no matter how tired you are after you come home. So it's really good that she did that. Well, it's not really surprising since I said she had a perfect skincare routine in the day. Now let's continue this.
To get started, I'm just going to put my hair up, and I'm going to start with an oil cleanser because I have a lot of makeup on and I don't use makeup wipes. I started doing this during quarantine and it's honestly made the biggest difference in my skin, so that is how I take my makeup off now. I don't do it any other way.
I love oil cleanser myself as well. Well, not exactly oil cleanser. I actually prefer a cleansing balm. So let's have a look with the oil cleanser that she's using at this point. Okay, so apparently this cleansing oil, well, quite a lot of ingredients here. There are some really good ones, and the problem is this: there is some bergamot food oil and also a very sensitizing limonene. So limonene is a very sensitizing sort of a fragrance component, but anyhow, this is just a cleansing oil, so I won't be so particular about it. It's just that, let's say if you have really sensitive skin, maybe you would try to avoid it, but like for me, I have nothing against this cleansing oil because my skin is not particularly sensitive, and this is like a wash-off product, so it's not a really big deal about it.
I'm gonna gentle on the eyes, really just start to break up all the mascara, break up all the foundation. I look like a psychopath, please bear with me.
Don't worry.
Get everything off my lip off.
She's still pretty, even
off.
She looks like a psychopath.
I'm gonna rinse this. Now that I've done the oil cleanser, I'm going to go in with a second step cleanse. So I like cleansers that don't get super foamy. I prefer something that's like a milkier, hydrating, nourishing wash. I never like for my skin to feel dry and stripped and tight after I wash it.
Apparently she has a dry skin type. For me, I have combination skin. I don't really like foaming cleanser as well because somehow it makes certain part of my face become really dry. So I prefer like a more gentle cleanser. One of my favorite is actually the Fresh Soy Face Cleanser. But anyway, the one that she's using right now is actually the HoliFrog cleanser. So this brand is something that I have been wanting to try for quite a while because it is really famous with their cleanser. Let's have a look at the ingredients and see how it is. Yep, this cleanser actually has a lot of like skin identical ingredient that could be quite nourishing and moisturizing for the skin, so it won't leave the skin like really dry and stripping. I think this is a really good cleanser. I would definitely happy to try it out myself if I have the chance next time.
Okay, so I just pat dry the areas like my eyes and a little bit on my neck, but I don't completely dry my face off. I keep it a little bit damp, and while it's still a little bit wet,
that's the right way to do it.
I take a serum. I am using a peptide serum. I love peptides. I think
peptide.
It's one of the best things you can put on
That's
your skin.
a good ingredient for our skin.
Massage it into my skin while my face is still a little bit damp so that the product soaks into the skin a little bit better and dries into my skin. Press the product into my skin at the very end. And at nighttime, I typically go with a more intense moisturizer, something thicker, just to kind of soak into my skin overnight. So I'm gonna go in with this while the face is still slightly damp. My standard when I go to bed at night is that if I'm not getting into bed looking like a glazed donut, then I'm not doing the right thing.
Okay, I won't go to the extent of like going to the bed and look like a glazed donut like she did. I do love a thicker moisturizer at night, but my skin is more of a combination type, so I have to be really careful when I choose my moisturizer. Can't really go for a really thick ones because anyhow, somehow he will like break me out in the next days, just like literally the next day. So it's really important for me to choose some sort of moisturizer that is thick, but it's not really too thick for my skin. The one that I really like so far is actually the First Aid Beauty Ultra Repair Cream. It's a fragrance-free moisturizing cream, and it helps me to moisturize my face really well, and it's actually suitable for people that have like eczema or really sensitive skin as well, so you should definitely check it out.
If I was like, let's say, breaking out on my forehead right now, I probably wouldn't put a thick moisturizer on my forehead just because I think that it can make breakouts worse. Okay, moisturizer on, and I have really sensitive skin that tends to be on the more dry side. So with that being said, usually I add one layer of an oil, again, just for the sake of looking like a glazed donut. I don't ever do too much. I kind of just like pat it into the skin like this.
My opinion regarding facial oil, actually I would say that facial oil is not really a necessary step to add in your skincare routine. Well, it's really fancy to add it in, but it's not a necessary step. I believe that a thick moisturizer should work enough as a pretty good occlusive for our skin to prevent the transepidermal water loss. So if you already have a good moisturizer, depending on your budget constraint, you don't really have to add a facial oil into your skincare routine.
Since I'm breaking out a little bit right now on in my like chin area, I'm gonna put the teeniest bit, because I'm super sensitive, of a prescription spot treatment that I got from my dermatologist. And I'm just gonna dab it right on the little problem areas for me. Seriously, the teeniest bit, if I find that it can be really, really harsh on the skin if it's overdone or used too much. I've had to learn that the hard way multiple times. So just a tiny little dab. And
I like that when she said she's only using a tiny amount of the spot treatment on only the problematic areas, because I've seen quite a lot of like even my friends, when they try to apply spot treatments, rather than just applying on the problematic area on the spot itself, they sort of applied it like all over the face, that like even the places that they tend to break out, that would actually dry out your skin too much, and it will actually cause damage to your skin barrier, and you will notice that your skin become drier, and it will tend to break out even more because you are damaging the skin barrier, the natural protective layer of your skin. So try to be a bit more mindful with the spot treatment when you use it. It's actually more suitable for emergency purpose. If you want to know more about like some of the common acne mistakes that we make, I actually made a video about it. I'll link it up here so you can check it out.
I really, really love the little star face pimple stickers. They totally help heal a pimple way faster.
Never seen a star-shaped pimple stickers. That's actually really cute. I do love pimple patch myself. The one that I really like is the one from CosRX. It's actually the Acne Master Pimple Patch, if not mistaken, that's the name. So it helps to dry out the spot, like literally sometimes even overnight, or maybe like after 2 days. So if you want to get rid of the acne, definitely try it out rather than try to squeeze it, because you know when you try to squeeze it, you will probably introduce more infections, more bacteria to the areas that it might affect, like some of the sides of your face. It will cause it more inflamed. So acne patch is definitely a choice that you should consider.
Stick those on my little spots. Can't forget about an eye cream. I feel like I read somewhere that you're supposed to put your eye cream on as the last step, but I think I do that sometimes because I almost forget and then I remember at the very end. I'm usually really, really diligent about eye cream because the eyes are a really, really sensitive area and I'm trying to prevent getting crow's feet, so I really try not to ever skip it.
I believe eye cream is not really a necessary step. It's good that if you have the budget to invest in an eye cream, but I would say that this is a product that I believe you don't need to splurge on it, because eye cream is, for me, is essentially almost the same as the moisturizing cream. So you can gently use some of your moisturizing cream, just gently go through some of the eye areas. A moisturizing cream would definitely do the trick. So I would still say that eye cream is not really a necessary step, but it's good to have it.
Ladies and gentlemen, not to forget, I put eye cream on my lids too.
Oh, okay.
Those get saggy as you age.
Eye cream on the eyelids itself, I would not really recommend that, because as you know that the skin around our eye area is really, really more sensitive compared to other areas of our face. So be really mindful what you put on your eyelid itself. So if it's working for her, it's good. But since she's mentioning that her skin is normally more to the dry side, but so that's why it's okay. But just be a bit more mindful with what you put on, especially on your upper eyelid.
And something that I legitimately cannot go to bed without doing is lip balm. I hate chapped lips. I hate when they feel dry. It's truly one of my biggest pet peeves. And my go-to is Aquaphor. I think it's the best lip balm. I also, if I had like really like flaky dry patches anywhere on my skin, like, you know when you get really sick, like you get a cold and you're blowing your nose all the time, so then you get like chapped all around here. If that was the case, which is not,
I tend to do that myself.
I would go in and put a little extra Aquaphor on those areas. Okay, so there you have it. That was my nighttime skincare routine.
So it seems like that's all to her skincare routine. I really like it because of just how simple it is. I was expecting to see maybe more of like exfoliation or some sort of like mask or anything like that, but apparently she's just showing a quite simple nighttime skincare routine, and I really believe that the way to achieve a really good, healthy, happy skin is just go with the most simple skincare routine that is really working for you and do it consistently. You would definitely be able to achieve a healthy, happy skin. So if you have any comments, please leave a comment down below. And if you like any topics or you want me to talk about any topics, you can leave a comment down below as well. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel and turn on the notification bell so that you don't miss out any of the upcoming video. I will see you guys next time. Bye!